Welcome, folks, to another exciting college football matchup. We've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. And this is something really special and uncommon. A 1 versus 2 this early in the season. Only college football can produce something like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
Let's go.
Alabama will kick it off to get us underway.
Nice for the kick of that.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Florida State Seminoles will begin with less than ideal field position off that poor return. Here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the important thing to think wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
So Alabama's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He hands it to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Noles will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Returner decides to fair catch this. here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Guzman. Catch made on the left side. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Pickup team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Seminoles will come to the line and crank up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The completion sets up a second down play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute.
You don't hustle all that damn noise.
Good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. But a huge collision. A blow delivered there by the linebacker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Tight end makes the grab.
Oh, no.
He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a first down. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there if they did not pick up the first down.
The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about it over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
After consecutive losses, he needed a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
Now pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Short pass finds the tight end. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but 1st down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up 1st downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Back to throw. It's Guzman. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep shot, caught out of the 20.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Guzman. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Running back with the football. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a 1st down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, How many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass not complete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trying to get the throw off. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. And the Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Guzman. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks into the clear, it's a sprint. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up the screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets.
And he'll be brought down, sacked on the final play of this first quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we'll check the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, tie. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
We bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Seminoles. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point is good. They cut it to 17 now, 24-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stops at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's Guzman. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the...
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit out of the field. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Runs into the teeth of that defense. Picks up just a couple yards. The Seminoles looking to run some tempo here.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? quarterback making some changes at the line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it to the left. Got space, looking to score. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the pass. First down here for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. A handoff from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch is made way down inside the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Back to pass. It's Guzman. The ball is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. And now from the pistol formation. Play action fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's caught near the sticks. It's Harris. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, and it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Back to pass. It's Guzman. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, but we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. We're going to bring up second down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and first down. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Yeah, Mom. Yeah.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field.
Okay, he was up in the room with Madison, so
Beautifully in the
I'll get.
last drive, right down for a touchdown.
All
Let's see
right.
if they can do it again. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Tackle made after the completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game is not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Bringing pressure. Under heavy pressure. Hit as he throws it. And it's picked off over there. What a play. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, Chris, this is almost really like a punt. It's 3rd down and long. If you're going to throw a pick, this is the time to do it. Throw it way downfield. The defense, yeah, they intercepted, but because it's so far downfield, it's essentially a punt by the offense.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They're going to run it here. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. Return begins inside the 10. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Impressive spin move. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Close to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Bama. And the route is on. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Point after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Crump over the middle. It's Harris. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And the Noles will line up to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun running play call. Fighting off the defender. They've got him down out near the 40.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Looking to throw. It's Guzman. It's complete on the crossing route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with and he lofts it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they get him down after the completion. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Looking to throw again. Pass complete on a crosser. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, tied. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution of the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the...
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? At the 20. Touchdown, Alabama. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powerful running here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. But they can't convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
That's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
To throw, it's Guzman. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Alabama needing this fourth down conversion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And there's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Running past the 45. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it's been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Oh, they ran into my kicker. That's the ball.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Okay.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense gets a second chance at points here after that special teams roughing penalty. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
On a drive that just won't end, it's 3rd down and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And He steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. Poor starting field position here for the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Looking to scramble now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Now, they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Look out, he's got some space. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kurt. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.